We are. We found another through hiker, and we're still at this store that everybody really likes in Unionville, New York. My first day in New York. Give us your trail name and a little bit about yourself.
My trail name is Creeks.
Spell that so I'll make sure I get it spelled.
C-R-E-E-K-S.
C-R-E-E-K-S. How did you get that name?
I got that name because a lot of times I'd get to our campsites or shelters a little early, and I'd just go and sit by the creek for a while.
Okay.
So you could always find me by the creeks.
Did you name yourself or somebody else named you?
Somebody named me. So.
Okay, and you took the name, you're answering to it?
Yes. Yeah.
You like it? Where are you from, Creeks? I'm
from Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, it's a little different weather there, and it's a little different terrain.
For sure, it's a lot flatter there.
A little bit. Got a lot more beaches.
Oh yeah.
What made you decide to do the through hike?
So while I was growing up, I would spend some time in my summers around Black Mountain, North Carolina.
Yeah. Beautiful area.
Yes, for sure. And I just ended up hearing about the trail at some point at a summer camp I was up near there. Just kind of when I was young, I heard about the AT, and in my head there was a little bit of just that seed of, wow, people walk from Georgia to Maine. Maybe I could do that one day. And then one of the guys who I'm hiking with, named Crux, called me up about 2 years ago, and he was like, I think I'm gonna hike the trail in about 2 years in the spring. Any way you can come with me? And I was like, I'll see if I can work that out.
And he's here now?
Yeah.
Wow. You think he'll let me interview him?
He'll let you interview him.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Because he'll be the one that tells me how he got involved to get you involved.
For sure.
And y'all have hiked together the whole way?
Yeah.
Really? Not been apart hardly any? No. I know a day or so.
Yeah. So we share a cook system and a tent system.
Oh, so you got to be close.
So we got to be close.
Okay.
There was one day where I got 4 miles ahead of him by accident, and we had to turn back and meet back together because it was getting pretty late, and we were like, oh, shoot.
Creeks, tell me then, that's interesting. You started with somebody and y'all been together. Do you think that's a big advantage, or is it any disadvantages with hiking with another person?
It definitely takes someone you got to know well, and somebody who you can get along with pretty well, because it could be an incredible experience, or it could be pretty rough.
That's why I'm asking this, because I've been around people that want to get away from each other after a while.
I think we've really learned pretty well how to give each other some space.
Okay.
We do plenty of our hiking ends up being alone, or with other people, and we'll meet up back at the end of the day or at a water spot or at a deli during the day. And so it's been really great for us. But we have gotten a lot of comments about how gosh, I'm glad y'all don't bicker or anything.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't with somebody who I could stand nearly 24/7, you know.
Well, and the positives about it that I see, you can lift him on bad days, or he can lift you on bad days, and everybody's gonna have a bad day.
We help each other stay out of a rush, because a lot of times one or the other of us will become like a mile machine for a while, and then the other guy will just be like, hey, are you in a rush? We're pretty ahead of schedule, we're doing fine. So we help each other kind of take some time.
But you do have a schedule.
Yeah.
You have to be back, you're going back to school.
So yeah, I'm headed back in the fall for my senior year in college. And so I got to be done sometime in early August so I can get back to class.
What are you taking up?
What's that?
What kind of classes are in college?
So I'm studying English.
English?
At a school in Nashville, Tennessee called
Well, that's
Belmont.
where we're from.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. We're right out of Nashville.
Gotcha.
We live out of there. Yeah, okay. Which college you going to?
I'm at Belmont.
Belmont?
There.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, prestigious. Yeah, yeah, that's a good college, real good college. How many pair of shoes have you used?
So this is my 3rd pair of shoes.
Okay, that's real normal.
And they're doing right where they need to be.
Might be one more pair in the making?
Yeah, might be one more pair. And
Creeks, what food do you miss most when you're out on the trail?
Being from Florida, I miss citrus so much. Whenever I can get my hands on an orange or grapefruit or tangerine, then I'm having a good day.
Really?
If I'm getting some citrus in me.
My wife's got oranges in the truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my wife will give you an orange when we get through hiking.
then today's a good day on
It's
the
made you hike. It's made your day.
Thanks,
What's the thing you miss about being at home the most?
I think something I've missed a lot is kind of a consistent kind of friend group, because you're moving through people all the time, and so having like a family and people who like you kind of see all the time, who will be there like next week and next week, is something I've definitely felt kind of missing.
Okay.
So.
What about a luxury item at home, if you could have at the snap of your finger at any time, any luxury item? Don't worry about if it needed electricity. What would it be?
Okay. The biggest thing is because I love playing music, and so having a keyboard or a guitar is something I've really missed.
Okay.
And so,
so what all instruments do you play?
so the instruments that I play the best are definitely piano and guitar. But I was in a steel drum band for a while.
Oh, wow.
Which is really fun. And I can make my way around an accordion too.
Okay. We'll stop talking a second. As you notice, we stopped talking just a second because a big old truck came through, as you could hear. That's the problem about interviewing these hikers. We always seem to be where the traffic is. Because when they finally stop, of course you know from the sound he's backing up. We're not going to keep you much longer, Creeks. When are you hiking out?
Up here?
Yeah, from right here.
Probably in the next hour or two.
Okay, where did you sleep at the?
I stayed at the secret shelter 2 miles back.
Okay,
you know?
So you didn't stay here in town?
Nah, we almost did, but we were getting kind of tired. So.
Okay, and you eat, when did you come into town? Just this morning?
Just this morning, yep.
Okay, and what did you eat here this morning?
Oh, I had, we're gonna get a little bit of a resupply, some food, and then also getting some sandwiches at the deli.
To take out.
So a good in-town meal to fuel us up.
Okay, anybody you want to say hello to before I cut it off?
I'll go ahead and say hey to my mom, because I know she's probably...
Mom loves to hear that. Yeah. He's doing good, Mom. He's looking good. He's having fun, it looks like.
I'll shave when I can.
And Mom, he says he's coming home to go back to school, so quit worrying about that.
Alrighty.
Hi, Creeks. Thank you for the interview.
Bye.
Okay, guys, we're still here at Hoarder's store, and we're getting ready to interview another thru hiker or somebody that's got a very interesting story. And again, I apologize for where we're doing this, and because there's a lot of traffic here, and we just have to deal with that. Right now, it's not a whole lot of traffic, but I got a lot to ask this guy. I've done something different with this person I'm filming right now. I've not usually talked to people before I interview them, but I have learned a little bit about him. And I'm going to ask him some of the questions while we're talking about. Give us your trail name.
It's Okie.
Jokey?
Okie.
Hokey. H-O...
Like Okie dokie.
And you H-O-O-K-I-E?
No, O-K-I-E.
Oh, okay, okay. And you told me, first of all, that you hiked some in 2011.
Yes,
you did a southbound hike and started in July from Katahdin.
Yeah.
And you lost how many pounds?
62 pounds that time.
In 600 miles.
Yeah.
And now you have started this year, 2018 in February, and we are about 1,500 mile mark, close to it, I guess. And how many pounds have you lost?
Well, from about 253 to 185 last I weighed. I kind of went up and down right.
Close to 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow. First of all, what's the biggest difference for you being out here this year versus 2011?
I think last time I had just come off of a truck, so I had no physical training for years. And this time I'd been playing a little racquetball and going to the gym, so I felt a little stronger into it and was able to get going a little quicker.
Well, now you told me off camera, I asked you how you got involved to even do it the first time. I'd like you to tell that a little bit again.
Well, that first time I just mentioned to somebody that it would be great to be able to just take off walking down the road, you know, and pitch a tent alongside and just be able to keep going instead of just having to backtrack and everything. And they said, well, why don't you go hike, you know? I'm like, what the hell's hiking? And that's when they explained to me, because I'd never been around any backpacking or anything like that, and they explained that. I'm like, well, where can I go? And they said, well, the Appalachian Trail, you know. And so anyways, I started Googling all the information on it. And that's when I put together what I needed to do and headed up there.
You said you kind of went to an outfitter and he sold you the most expensive stuff.
Oh, yeah, he got me lined up with everything, you know, everything I needed and a lot of what I didn't need.
And you said you were carrying how many pounds that year?
Well, when I checked in at the airport, my bag without water was 59 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This year when you started at Springer, it weighed what?
It weighed 33 pounds.
With water or without?
With water.
With water. And today you're telling me probably 30 pounds or somewhere down like that?
Yeah, it's right around 30 right now.
So you've got it dialed in.
Yeah.
You've got it.
It's a little different now.
Kind of figured it out. I ask this question to everybody out there, Okie. What do you miss most about not being at home versus out here?
Right now, the food.
The food. Everybody's.
Yeah.
Well, you just sat down at a pretty good place here.
Yeah.
In Unionville. How many pair of shoes have you worn?
I'm on my third pair.
Okay,
fourth.
Everybody's saying the same thing out here.
Yeah, we're doing all of them doing about 500 miles average.
Yeah. And how many miles are you doing every day now comfortably?
I'm pretty constant with 15 and up.
Okay, 15 up. You don't have a timetable to be at Katahdin, do you?
Just before they close the park.
I like that, okay. That's the best way to hike this trail.
Right.
What's been the best thing about being out here for you this time?
I think it's just seeing that the end of it's a lot closer this time, and the challenge that I've met since, and just meeting people. I enjoy meeting and greeting, and I've met a lot of good people out here. So.
I say what I'm getting ready to say to you to a lot of people, and I know the viewers may get tired of hearing this, but I still want to say it. I know the answer to this because you didn't even know what the Appalachian Trail was. Before you hiked the Appalachian Trail, you had never met a person that had finished the Appalachian Trail for sure. Have you ever thought, or have you thought about while you're hiking? Because, by the way, when you're hiking, you have a lot of time to think. And have you thought about that you're going to be the first person that many people meet that has ever hiked the Appalachian Trail?
No, I hadn't really thought about it. Yeah.
Well, you will be the first that many people meet for the rest of your life.
Right.
And you're going to be, and they're going to be impressed with that and want to ask you 1,000 questions. So I just want to tell you congratulations on what you did back then and what you're doing again today, because you're at the home stretch, man.
Right, yeah.
And
I'm excited about that.
I bet you are. And when you get through, you go back to Oklahoma, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you do some traveling. You told me you got a little teardrop. Did you actually build that, you said?
Yeah, I built it in my warehouse in the back.
Okay. Well, I may talk to you off camera about that a little bit more. Anything that you would tell somebody that's thinking about coming out here to do this, especially an older person?
I would say probably just expect some sore feet.
Sore feet?
Yeah, I thought the first time I thought it was just me that I had problems with my feet, and nobody really said anything about it. And I was thinking I just had extra problems, and come find out it's just norm, you know. But you can expect it.
Give me your opinion of the Pennsylvania rock.
Pennsylvania, I would say for me it was like the best of times and the worst of times.
Okay, good deal.
The southern end was like the best trail I've been on, and the northern end was the worst.
Okay. And now you're in New York. They haven't picked up all those rocks. They still some out there.
There's still some out there.
I saw the big pile on the side of the road. I think that's where they're getting them from.
Yeah, but it's definitely eased up. At least you're not walking on pointed rocks.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, again, do you want to say hello to anybody out there before we cut it off?
Hey, Moore.
Who?
Moore.
M-O, just Moore?
M-O-O-R-E, Moore, Oklahoma. Hey, guys.
Hey, Moore, Oklahoma. I know where Moore is. I didn't realize that's what you're talking
moron,
about. So. Okay, you're right out of Oklahoma City then.
Yeah,
okay.
I went to school in Moore.
Okay.
I got a class that follows me. So.
Okay. Oh, well, they're following you. Do you blog or anything?
No, on Facebook.
Okay, so somebody that wants to follow you or see what you're doing, they could go to Facebook?
Yep.
And it's just, how's it listed? Just, how's it listed for them to find?
It's just Kelly Keller.
Kelly?
Keller.
Keller.
Yeah.
K-E-L-L-E-R?
Yep.
Okay, well that's good, guys. Go back and check him and watch what he's doing and watch him when he climbs up on that big old sign in Katahdin.
Right.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm in Unionville, New York. It's real loud here because there's really a lot of traffic on this road. But this is one of the first towns you come to in New York. Well, that's not true, but it's in New York. It's after High Point State Park and all on your map. You come straight here after High Point State Park. It's about 5/10 of a mile off of several roads to get to where I'm standing at this store. This is a gathering place. You see people out on the porch. There's chairs and benches here. And this is probably the most visited place in Unionville, New York. Got great food in here. I'm gonna walk in here, kind of show you the store. It's a lot of business going on in there. It may be kind of loud, but at least if somebody's thinking about hiking the Appalachian Trail, then I know that you're gonna stop here, and this is a great place. They got a little place that I'll film later where we will sleep tonight. It's like the village center, and they let them tent in the back of there, and there's a porta potty. There's water there, but there's not any showers, but it's a great place, and it's free. Most of all, that's the best thing about it. It's free for the Appalachian Trail hikers. All you gotta do is register. You can actually register at this store to stay there also. I'm gonna walk in and just show you the store, get a feel for that, and then I've got a few people on this porch that Sherry's talking to. We've already interviewed, and we're gonna get a couple of more of them. Okay, we're gonna just walk in, and everything that you would want or need is in this store. The best thing about this store, it's a deli, and it's got great sandwiches, a lot of ice cream. Just a cool old store. This big wooden, this is an old building. When I was here in 2014, they told me when it was built, but it was a long time ago. There's all the resupply stuff. Someone picking up the resupply. You getting everything you need?
Oh yeah.
Good deal. Or anything you would need here to help you resupply for a little while, you can make it. But I'm gonna walk to the back where the food is. Just give you an idea. Here's coffee. People want coffee, just come in and get you a cup of coffee or cold drink and go sit on the porch out there. That's one of the workers and cashier. The owner is back in the back there cooking. This is the back of the building. Go back there to where he cooks and all, so you get fresh meats and all here. And that's some of the stuff on the deli. Hi guys. The place that you'll want to come if you're through hiking. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off to show you the store.